can't see it, thing if it ain't guap. I can't see it, thing if it ain't guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, wanna feed you. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine. Helicopter, monster, we pull up. Will, they the put his soul into the us, never them. You ain't that, I'm him. You get zapped if it's static. That vet, it go fume. I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit. Come here, I just seen some down the block. From here, no, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, thing if it ain't guap. I can't see it, thing if it ain't guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, wanna feed you. Need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. She like mine, like me, she like mine.
Got it, man, I need it. Water, taste like water. Need it, taste like water. Dollar, she took. I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet I put on a see, put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend. Water. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
I can't see it, thing if it ain't guap. I can't see it, thing if it ain't guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea, wanna feed you. She won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. They like mine.
Y'all tryna eat. I'm tryna feast. Y'all tryna eat. I'm tryna feast. Didn't know I'm bipolar, Bill. When I'm nice, see what you get when I'm untamed. In reality, on tape, I'm the same. Cherry got the mic, touch, I keep that Range Rover for my mama. Roger that my mama told me, don't you cry over no spill milk. Yummy 8-8, tryna mac kiss milk. Shout out to the homies that be kippin'. Who that look like they low? All my friends left me last year. I drove all the way here, we out here for a feast. Put that minus touch on me, you don't eat it, I'm tryna feast. Yummy 8-8, cuisine top, put that rice where you eat. We walk that wall and talk that talk, sleep. Make it where you get that y'all tryna, I'm tryna, I'm tryna eat.
I'm just saying, got the food on belly. If you can't receive, then you just lay. I ain't playing. I'm just saying, got the food on belly. If you can't receive, then you just lay. Bet the money. All them, they just hungry. Yeah, I'm trying to eat. First take a seat. Then just have a sip. Feeling all them drip. Yeah, all my ninjas, they just want the beat. All you haters, take a sniff. Got the funks on the brain that I flush with that shit. Green tea, slippy, she a real queen. I found out the real queen. Look at cuisine, so happy on that hot. Be looking super thick. It's like a rated. Farce off, oh, there it is. Bad ass to a party. Straight to a hotel lobby. Like what's up, you run them doing like spicy, bro.
Baby, I feel like we will today we turn lead. I'm young and rich, young and high as me. Is this you? But I got at the two of more boys. Oh, you should learn how to use your chopstick while I'm trying to feast. I'm flossing with the. Got my brother that done loads of cooking special on the beat. That's on info mine. W. I got Lucy up in his.
In my light, yeah. 눈더미같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 헤드번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀어서 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶어. Yeah, just take a picture. Yeah, 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 yeah. Feeling all this.
All right, Utah's up by 1, trying to force a finals game 7. Stockton's got the ball, coach.
And we know Utah loves to go to either pick and rolls or post Karl Malone.
Kerr's on him. Malone trying to get free. Rodman on him. Oh, and Jordan steals the ball.
That's just great awareness by Michael Jordan. Came from the backside and took it right out of his hands. Coach, what do you think they're going to run here?
I doubt if Jordan's giving up this ball. It's showtime for Michael Jordan. He attacks a little push off at the left hand. It's good. It's good.
Chicago's got the lead. He drove it, frozen, and posed on it. It's the master versus the apprentice. Supposedly, Jordan wasn't a three-point shooter. How about 6 in the first half? Brutal foul. Remarkable finish by MJ. Are you kidding me from the foul line? For the win. Oh, he's won the 82 championship for North Carolina.
Well, for Michael Jordan, his legendary stature begins here at the University of North Carolina. Interestingly enough, when Michael came into college, he wasn't thought of as going to be the savior to North Carolina. North Carolina was already #1 team in the nation. So all of a sudden he comes into this talented team where he could develop and learn his skills and learn his craft. And I think that was the best thing for him. The game between North Carolina and Georgetown. This game is so important because you have 3 top 75 players playing in this game. Patrick Ewing was probably the premier player in college basketball, along with James Worthy. And now you're adding Michael Jordan to the mix. Michael became a focal point inside of the game that I don't know if Georgetown was aware of or was ready for. I think Michael Jordan hitting that game-winning shot propelled him into a great stratosphere of confidence. This is where he honed his skills to become the greatest basketball player that we've ever seen.
Well, New Orleans is buzzing tonight with the national championship in the Superdome.
Fans, welcome to the college championship game. Today's matchup, the Georgetown Hoyas and the North Carolina Tar Heels. For Georgetown, at power forward, standing 6'8", number 12, Harold McCray. For North Carolina, starting at point, 6 feet 4 inches, number 32, Adam Barnett. For Georgetown, at shooting guard, 6 feet 4 inches, number 14, Roy Duncan. For North Carolina, at the small forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 51, Greg Bacon. For Georgetown, at the other forward position, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 31, John Nash. For North Carolina, the man in the middle, number 41, 6'9", 224-pound sophomore from Brooklyn, New York, Sam Perkins. For Georgetown at guard, number 21, 6'3", 170-pound senior from Gastonia, North Carolina, Eric Floyd. For North Carolina at guard, number 23, 6'5", 189-pound freshman from Wilmington, North Carolina, Michael Jordan. For Georgetown, the man in the middle, number 33, 7 feet, 220-pound freshman from Cambridge, Massachusetts, Pat Ewing. For North Carolina at forward, number 52, 6'9", 219-pound junior from Gastonia, North Carolina, James Worthy.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dome here in New Orleans. It's the 1982 National Championship game.
The Georgetown Hoyas facing off with the North Carolina Tar Heels. With Clark Kellogg, Coach Mike Fratello, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Mike, both of these teams featuring incredible freshmen.
For North Carolina, guard Michael Jordan has been fantastic, averaging about 13 points per game, shooting well over 50% from the field. Jordan is a big game player.
And for the Hoyas, Clark, the 7-foot freshman, Pat Ewing, leads the way.
And you know what, Kevin? Defensively, I don't know if I've seen anybody better than Ewing. Controls the paint, protects the rim, and you can be assured that Pat Ewing is going to make it tough for Carolina to score the ball inside.
And even as a freshman, he will have an impact on this game.
Yeah, I agree.
In the Hoyas backcourt, Sleepy Floyd and Roy Duncan, with John Nash and Harold McRae at the forwards. And star Pat Ewing is the 5. For UNC, it's Adam Barnett and Michael Jordan at the guard spots. At forward, Craig Bacon and All-American James Worthy. And Sam Perkins is the center.
These schools' talented freshmen, they will have a lot to say about who wins tonight.
Here we go.
And it's the Hoyas to start out. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Slam, an early statement from Ewing.
Tell you what, that one felt like more than 2 points. Ewing shaking the floor, firing up his Hoya teammates.
And Worthy has got it here for North Carolina. Barnett passes to Perkins. Worthy trying to break free. Do not test Pat Ewing. Wow, try someone else.
The 7-footer Patrick Ewing in the mind of the Tar Heel shooters.
Pushing it up. Knocks it loose. The pressure D of Georgetown forcing a turnover. That's going to be a key tonight. Here's Jordan. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist.
A comfortable shot for Jordan. The mid-ranger, a tough one to defend.
Clark, Ewing, and Jordan. Incredible freshman talents in different ways.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, Ewing's MO is to dominate the inside defensively. Rebounding and blocking shots, rim protecting, scoring near the hoop. Jordan is looking to get his by shooting and slashing. Play lockdown perimeter D. Boy, it's a joy to watch both of these guys play, and I can't wait to see them get after it.
I can't wait either. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clark and Mike, as we know, 2 big rule differences between the college and NBA game. No three-point line in NCAA basketball. And Clark, no shot clock as well.
Yeah, I think those rules, Kevin, favor teams that focus on the inside play. Guys like Pat Ewing. It also rewards those teams that are patient. Teams like UNC who are prone to play a delay game at times.
Jordan's gone 1 of 3 on the night. And a dream deferred. The Tar Heels back once again in this championship game. For more, let's go to our championship sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. When you think about North Carolina, they are seeking their first national title in 25 years. They've been so close so many times. 4 times they were national runners-up, including last year. Sam Perkins and James Worthy are back from that team. They each said they learned a lot from last year's run in the tournament. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And for the Tar Heels, Mike, tonight, the X factor might be a freshman.
This Michael Jordan kid is special. He lives for these big moments. Told me he wished he could have played last year. Might have been a different result.
Stage doesn't seem too big for him, does it, Mike?
Never. Well, this UNC team, they're known for their delay game. Without a shot clock, they'll hold the ball late, which in turn will shorten the game.
And you know, Mike, that style's worked extremely well for them this season. North Carolina has won 15 straight games and overall 31-2.
Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Ewing inside, covered by Perkins. Ewing can't get it to go. Tar Heels leading by 4. The feed to Jordan. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
While older players like James Worthy might be the leader of UNC, youngster Michael Jordan is the fire of the Tar Heels.
And how unique is it? We don't often see a freshman, Mike, starting in the national championship game. Jordan certainly a guy to keep an eye on. He's an incredible athlete and a tremendous competitor.
And out of bounds, and the Tar Heels will take it. Green is checked in for McCray.
Substitution on the court.
Now the Tar Heels with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Cloak loose. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. Nash outside. To the inside. Here's Duncan, and he lays it straight in.
Floyd, a willing passer and a nice feed that time. Very popular as Sleepy in the Hoyas locker room.
There's Bacon. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, before this weekend, none of these guys have played in a dome. It's hard to shoot these places, Clark.
Yeah, you know, I think sometimes, Mike, that's a tad overrated, but there is something to the fact that your depth perception is a little bit off. You can't really simulate what it's like in a dome. So I think you look for these teams to really attack and not settle for jump shots.
Catching up on the changes for Georgetown. Bailey's checked in for Duncan. And it's Weber in for Floyd. Barnett, no good.
I think there's way more they could have done there to try and open something up, get something a little better.
Yeah, they settled for a poor shot when they didn't have to.
Here's Weber. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And Worthy's got it here for North Carolina. To the left wing. Puts one up from 19. Tries again. Here's Perkins. Perkins scoring on Ewing. That is a massive matchup tonight.
There are so many different ways for guys to stay in shape in the offseason. For Sam Perkins, how about this? He worked a construction job.
Perkins trying to add strength, and we'll see how much it helps in his battle with Pat Ewing down low.
Green passes to Bailey. Kicks it to Nash. Here's Ewing. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
So easy for Ewing to get to the rim. In a championship game, you just can't leave that open for him.
Jordan with it. Now Green defending. Jordan the pass to Perkins. Again, North Carolina.
Good use of the bounce pass there to set up his teammate.
The Hoyas trail by 4. And stolen by Perkins. Shoots over Weber. No good from Perkins.
Substitution on the court.
Weber against Adams. Now, here is Weber. Not a lot of room. Here's Bailey. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
Here's Jordan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jordan's got 6.
Really impressive, smart basketball from a freshman. Jordan showing you good discretion with his shot. Georgetown center Pat Ewing, the 7-foot freshman sensation, was born in Jamaica. Played lots of soccer and cricket as a youngster. His family moved to Boston for high school, and the rest is history.
Offensive rebound.
Well, they looked okay with him taking that shot from mid-range, and he didn't do anything to change their mind.
Out to the right wing. Here's McLaughlin. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And naturally, Coach, when the Ewings moved to Boston, Pat picked up the game of basketball.
Boy, did he ever. Becoming one of the most sought-after recruits ever. Pat visited a few schools, including North Carolina, but Ewing picked Georgetown.
I think you liked Big John Thompson, didn't you? Weber dishes to Green. The pass to Weber.
When we look back at this game, fouls could be the key. Already the single bonus.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And a nice job of nailing the first one of the 1-and-1, so the chance now to make it 2. He's perfect from the line this time. Mike, when we take a look out on the court, so much talent out there right in front of us on the floor.
Kevin, there are at least 5 bona fide NBA players in this game. Ewing, Jordan, Perkins, Floyd, Worthy. A star-studded championship game.
And the Hoyas making a change here. Davis is checked in, down low, and Green slams it in.
Surveying the floor well and settling into the offense. Good sign from Ewing.
Here's Jordan. Again, North Carolina.
How about the amazing crossover there? Demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hand.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the single bonus, and they'll go to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. The Hoyas have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
On the offensive end, Floyd can be very impressive. He's already scored over 2,000 points in his career with Georgetown.
North Carolina leading. Jordan, the bounce pass. Stolen by Ewing. Here's Floyd, covered by Worthy. Pass to Davis. Feeds it to Ewing. And then Ewing with the jam.
Playing in his final game at Georgetown, senior guard Eric Sleepy Floyd with just about 2,300 career points. Floyd is the all-time leader of Hoyas basketball.
Timeout called, the Tar Heels. And Clark, the man they call Sleepy. Floyd is 6'3", and some kind of excitement for the Hoyas.
Love the way he plays with such flair and enthusiasm and energy. He's the focal point of the Georgetown attack, and I really expect Sleepy Floyd to be a first-round draft pick in the upcoming NBA draft.
He is a dynamo for sure.
Yep.
Green passes to Floyd. Pass to Green. And Davis wide open. He shoots. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
The conference freshman of the year, guard Michael Jordan, appears headed to stardom.
And North Carolina with another miss.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time.
And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
Great feed to the interior, resulting in a successful attack right at the hoop.
And young Michael Jordan, born in Brooklyn. Clark, he grew up in Wilmington, North Carolina.
And Kevin, it's well chronicled, but Jordan didn't make his varsity basketball team until he was a junior. It's an indication of how everybody's journey to development is different. Michael used that slight, though, as fuel, becoming a high school All-American. Michael Jordan, one to keep tabs on as his career progresses.
Clark, thus far in this title game, North Carolina doing a nice job staying away from Pat Ewing.
No blocks thus far, Kevin, for Pat. That shows you that the Tar Heels trying to attack other parts of the Hoyas defense. And I think that's good strategy.
I agree. Here's Worthy. And he banks in the layup. Worthy's got 6.
Can't be afraid tonight. Worthy letting it all ride out there.
Well, Gastonia, North Carolina, a small town of less than 50,000 people, features 2 stars in tonight's title game. David Aldridge has more.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. Now, James Worthy of North Carolina and Sleepy Floyd of Georgetown both hail from Gastonia. While they grew up going to church together, they went to rival high schools. Despite James being highly recruited and Floyd going under the radar, it was Sleepy's Hunter Hess High that got the better of James's Ashbrook in the 1977 state title game.
David, that is a great story and very interesting. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike, they say Gastonia, North Carolina, pretty much shut down tonight, all glued to the game.
You are correct. Everyone in that town is watching this game. Worthy with a chance to avenge the state title loss with a national title win.
Wouldn't that be something? Mike, we're still in the first half, but Jordan's been fantastic so far.
Jordan is not just scoring, but he's also been efficient, not wasting his chances.
Into double figures for James Worthy, a projected top 3 NBA draft pick.
Worthy able to finish through contact that time, and now he'll have a chance for the and one.
To the middle, and it's Green with the jam.
What a boost a finish like that can be. Wow.
Rocking the rim, making him pay, and smiling back the other way.
He had a bit of room and wanted to send a message in this close game. The offense working as intended right there, creating a great look at the basket.
Nash outside. Inside from 12 feet out. In his last game for the Hoyas, Sleepy Floyd is hoping to lead his school to a title.
Floyd let it go quickly that time. Didn't want to give the defense a chance to recover.
Barnett passes to Jordan. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Coach, freshmen are going to have a big say who wins tonight. We were just talking about that. Carolina's Michael Jordan, Georgetown's Pat Ewing.
Fairly even thus far. It's rare in a title game to focus so much on the freshmen, but Jordan and Ewing are special.
Very special. Here's Floyd with 1 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A 7-footer with moves. Pat Ewing. That guy's a future first overall pick.
The Hoyas have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. Good on both. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. The streets of New Orleans, a city with so much history. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, coming to you live from New Orleans, North Carolina, and Georgetown. Tonight, we'll crown a champion. And here's North Carolina now.
During this year's NCAA tournament, North Carolina is shooting over 75% in second halves. Some tremendous post-halftime play and great shot selection by North Carolina. This is a team that was over 60% during the regular season.
Worthy out there with Perkins. Then it's Barnett. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Bacon in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Art Graham. Here's Duncan. And James Worthy gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. In the tournament, Clark, the Tar Heels over 75% after the break. How have they shot it so well?
There are a number of factors, Kevin, but I think one of the primary ones is patience. UNC has that stall game, if you will. They're looking for the best shot, and they wait for the right shot. The experience of James Worthy, I think, helps them with that as well.
Helps them a lot. North Carolina freshman Michael Jordan. Fantastic, Mike, so far.
Shooting well, looking very comfortable shooting in a dome. Jordan will be key down the stretch.
Tell you what, I love the energy that Michael Jordan plays with because his energy is infectious. It gives his team energy.
No good on the second free throw. The Hoyas trail by 3. Out left to the wing. Here's Floyd. Rebound by Perkins. And so here now, North Carolina. Pass to Worthy. Shot from 12. The smooth jumper by James Worthy. We don't see a lot of 6'9" guys who can shoot like that. Duncan outside. Ewing outside. They can't stop Ewing around the bucket.
I'm not sure you can defend Ewing much better, but he's simply too good.
From 10 feet out, again, North Carolina. Clark, how about the unselfishness of this team?
Love the willingness to make that extra pass, and it has the defense in the scramble mode.
Born in Washington, D.C., John Thompson is the perfect head coach for Georgetown. Big John was a great player back in his day. Backed up Bill Russell for 2 years with the Boston Celtics.
Back to Duncan. McRae kicks to Duncan. Plenty of space. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Tar Heels leading by 5. Big John Thompson patrolling the sidelines. Clark for the Hoyas. What makes him such a great coach?
Well, the players love, but they also respect him greatly. You marvel at what he's done at Georgetown. He's really built that program into a perennial power. Prior to his arrival in 1972, it was a perennial losing program. He's got the Hoyas right on the precipice of a championship tonight.
He does indeed. The Hoyas have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Green, he's checked in for the Hoyas. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so here now, North Carolina, leading by 5.
In last year's title game in Philadelphia, North Carolina dropped it to Isaiah Thomas and Indiana 63-50. A bitter pill for sure for these Tar Heels.
And North Carolina, Mike, dropping last year's NCAA championship game.
It's a huge motivating factor for their returners. Guys like James Worthy, Sam Perkins. They said that loss fueled them during off-season workouts.
Those are terrific college basketball players. James Worthy's checked in for North Carolina.
Quite simply, he's automatic at the line.
The rebound by the Hoyas. Duncan with it. He's picked up by Jordan. And there's the pass to Nash. Duncan scanning the floor. Back to Nash. Pass to Full. All sorts of time. The offensive rebound. Ewing. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game. Mike, for each school, a chance to make some history tonight.
Georgetown looking for their first national title. UNC, they haven't won it all in 25 years.
You know, that's what we call a good foul. Make them earn it at the line.
It might not be pretty, but that's the right play in that situation. He saved the layup with that foul.
And both free throws good for Barnett. The Hoyas trail by 3. Duncan outside. Passes it to Floyd. Perkins against Ewing. The Hoyas all-time leading scorer. Sleepy Floyd into double figures again.
Patrick Ewing.
And Worthy's got it here for North Carolina. Jordan the pass to Bacon. Here's Barnett. Here's Perkins. Ewing defending. Perkins with the bucket.
Sam Perkins, very successful thus far. 17.5 points a game in 4 tournament outings, leading all UNC players.
Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
Going way upstairs to throw that one down.
Clark, what a liftoff. He saw his opening and took off.
Yes, he did.
That's how you have to be right at the rim. Aggressive.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
Bailey's checked in for the Hoyas. Weber comes in for Floyd. Nash with no one around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The much talked about matchup of freshmen, Jordan and Ewing. Mike, it's been very close.
While the two don't directly face off, they set the tone for their teams. We never say that about first-year players.
Never. Floyd's checked in for the Hoyas. Nash against Jordan. Ewing gets a wide-open look. The Hoyas with another miss. Mike, when it comes to shooting, so far, so good for North Carolina in the second half.
They're executing their offense well. Getting great looks against a stiff Georgetown defense. This is a sign of experience. Worthy knows when to hand it off to a more open guy.
Pass to Bailey. And again, Georgetown no good.
You know, these are exactly the kinds of shots that kept me from coaching. This stuff drives a coach crazy.
Yeah, really horrible attempt. They can get much better looks than that.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
To the paint, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
Great ability from Sleepy Floyd to find his teammates. That'll serve him well.
Tar Heels leading by 3. Nash outside. The pass to Bailey. Ewing surveying the floor. Here's Bailey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Count that one. And it's now only a 1-point Tar Heel lead.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Jordan with the bounce pass. Outside Worthy. Jordan up top. Takes a shot at the elbow. This entire tournament, North Carolina has been outstanding executing in the second half.
Georgetown trying to get their first national title. This is a program that missed the NCAAs for 32 straight years. Just their second ever appearance in the Final Four.
Floyd passes to Nash. Here's Bailey. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Tar Heels. Perkins got rebound number 5 here tonight. And unlike North Carolina, Georgetown was not considered a blue blood in college hoops.
No, I tell you what, that changed though, Kevin, when John Thompson got hired 11 years ago.
It did.
Yeah, Georgetown was considered a small hoop school. Now, they are a premier program. A title would cement them amongst the nation's best.
Their recruiting has been terrific. Jordan. Worthy kicks to Perkins. Over Green. Green with the rebound. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Well, one Tar Heel is stepping up, Mike, in the national title game. Freshman Michael Jordan.
We expected that from Michael. He's a big game player. And boy, Jordan's been huge tonight.
Just gigantic. In the corner, it's Jordan. Over Nash from NBA three-point range, Michael Jordan.
For a freshman, I think Michael Jordan is showing incredible concentration and focus. And it doesn't seem like it's easy to throw him off his game offensively either.
And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Single bonus situation in effect. So we'll head to the line for the first of the 1-and-1 opportunity. That's good from Ewing.
At the free throw line, Pat Ewing is solid. Good mechanics. I think he can get even better.
Bacon, he's checked in for the Tar Heels. Barnett comes in for Adams. Ewing against Barnett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
He forced the contact and almost converted the basket.
About as close to an and one as you can get.
That's good from Barnett.
Another close one for North Carolina. They won their first game in the tournament by 2 points. Their largest margin of victory, just 10 points.
Both good from the line that time. And Clark, we know that UNC has played in lots of big-time, tight tournament games. Is that an advantage?
I think it certainly helps, Kevin. You can't dismiss or discount that fact. The Tar Heels are comfortable and used to playing in close games. They have perfected late-game composure and execution.
On the wing, Jordan. He feeds it to Worthy. Once again, UNC shooting the lights out in the second half.
The leading scorer for the Tar Heels, James Worthy, is showing up in this massive game.
Kicks to Nash. Here's Floyd. Duncan outside. Pass to Nash. Here's Floyd. Here's McCray. Nice check in for Worthy.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Tar Heels leading by 5. Now Jordan. The shot. Again, North Carolina.
Boy, Jordan just sees everything. Great awareness, and he makes quick decisions.
Barnett's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far.
Adam Barnett, 2 shots.
Thomas checked in for North Carolina. Both shots good from the stripe. Now the Tar Heels with it. It's a 5-point game. Here's Barnett. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Ewing's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle. Here's McCray. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Not the biggest foreman out there. However, his great leaping ability, it more than makes up for his lack of height.
Here's Barnett. And the layup's good off the glass. Barnett's got 10 points here in the second half.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
And the Hoyas call time here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And the Tar Heels making a change here. McLaughlin's checked in. Here's Floyd. Barnett covering. McCray passes to Duncan. Here's McCray. Passes it to Floyd. The feed now to Ewing. And out of bounds, and the Tar Heels will take it.
And that pass just got away from him, well off his target.
Tar Heels leading by 5.
Boy, giving up the body to make a play right there, that's really good defense.
He read that to a T. Got there early and braced himself for the hit.
1:49 left here in the second half of the game. It's stolen. And now the Tar Heels on the break. Here's Barnett. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
I don't think that could have gone any better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style. I love that aggressive mindset. He came in with the aggressive mindset, but didn't quite know how to pull back.
Stewart's checked in for Barnett.
At the line for
Gets the first. That trims the lead to 6. And so he hits both.
Knocking down the free throws and eating into this lead with the clock stopped.
Stewart against Nash. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Stewart. The Hoyas trail by 5. Floyd passes to Ewing. And it's Perkins with the rebound. Perkins got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Jordan. That's in there. Perkins with the assist. Perkins got 3 assists tonight.
Getting the shot to go despite the contact, that's a tough move by Jordan.
Makes it off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Tar Heel lead.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
And stolen by Jordan. One-on-one here. And the layup falls. Jordan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Tar Heels.
They've turned it up a notch here during this home stretch.
Yeah, saving their best basketball for when it mattered the most. That's how you secure a win.
Feeds it to Duncan. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Smart approach to this possession, working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Here's Stewart over Nash. Again, North Carolina.
I really like how they've worked to get the best shot. Good, better, best. Never let it rest. Showing great patience there.
A total team effort in this regard. Everyone working together and being selfless on offense. And he could have gone straight up with it. But by fading away, this gave him more separation and allowed him security to drain.
Stewart misses.
Again and again, Ewing owning the glass. A major factor tonight.
And the North Carolina Tar Heels are national champions. What a season, 32-2, now a national title to make it complete.
James Worthy, Michael Jordan, Sam Perkins. It was a blend of youth and experience for UNC.
And for the Hoyas Club, a bitter defeat, but they'll be back.
Kevin, as long as they have Pat Ewing, I think Georgetown makes another title run next year.
I agree. For our report.